that's what I'm doing. It's screen recording. So about I turn the mic on. I started it though. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Shakab.
Brother Messiah.
And his brothers from Great Millstone Lake Charles Camp. Just back again with another lesson. Bahara Kakara Shalmath. And that's in the Holy Spirit of Truth. But before we do anything, as always, I'm going to start by saying, Call Holy Yimlah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. That's all praises to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Nathama Shanakabala Zaquim Shaya Sharala, which is give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach me well. And Wa Shalom, Wa Blabaki Shaya Sharala, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. We pretty much gonna do a little quick hit while we're in transit. Just going into how the Lord, He deals with small numbers. And it's particularly for a reason. When you deal with a small number, it's more glorified when they win. Because they're deemed as if, they're the underdog. It's looked at as if, it's impossible for them to prevail. So all throughout the scriptures, we've seen, several accounts of the Lord working His marvelous works. And it makes me think about that Isaiah, when the enemy, matter of fact, we can start off with it. Baba Kashaw.
I have one for you.
All right, you got it.
This is Ezekiel 37 and verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
It says, My tabernacle also shall be in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
Okay, so who is that them? Who is that tabernacle talking about? All right, it's talking about a specific nation of people, which are the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, and it says our power, so it's showing possession. All right, which is why Shema, Yasharallah, Allahayana, we're acknowledging that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is our power, man. All right, you keep going.
It says, and the heathen, it's the point, it says, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
So the heathen shall know that, wait, read it again, Baba Kasha.
It says, and the heathen shall know.
And the heathen shall know.
That I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel.
All right, so the Lord sanctifies and set apart Israel. When you go in Leviticus, what is it, like 26?
Yeah.
It says that He severed Israel.
Yeah.
So set them apart, made them holy, sanctified, man. So it's obviously a difference, in the nation of Israel and the heathen, which is why the Lord is going to fight for, those select men out of, that nation of Israel, man. Keep going.
Yep. It says, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
That's right.
Right? Because we're going to live forevermore, right?
That's
The
right.
scriptures tell you that it says that the righteous live forevermore, and we're going to return to that immortality. It's another verse in Ezekiel, I believe it's, if I'm not mistaken, right here, 38. This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 23. It says, thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Right? So like the Quran was going into earlier, is that what? The Lord deal with small numbers. So when the Lord does do the miracles that He's going to perform in these latter days, right? When He returns, right, and to deliver His elect, right? It says that what? The many nations and everyone around about shall know Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Sure.
So they're going to know the salvation that came unto those small numbers, the men that were reputed as nothing, the men that were cast down and not expected to be anything, right? Luke used the nation of Israel for an example. So low of a people in today's society, right? The nations even tell you that the nations look at us and say, is this the glory of the kingdoms, right? But it talks about how we're a peculiar nation, we're a peculiar people to the Lord, especially those that dwell with wisdom, right? Because you have 2/3 that's going to take part in the destruction, right? So that small remnant being that elect that is talked about in Revelation 7 chapter, 12,000 out of each tribe, right? That's a small remnant. That's a small number. You see that the Lord is going to work a work. It says, well, I will work a work in your day, which you would not believe, even if I had told you.
That's right.
You see? You got that.
Hey, and that makes me, real quick, that brings me to that even you will not believe. Because when you read Judges, I believe it's the 6th chapter, Gideon was reminded of the marvelous works that Yahweh Shem Yahushua had done.
Yeah.
But before we jump into that, can you grab that the Lord was gonna lift up that standard, and then we'll jump into that Judges. So when we go through tough trials, we have to remind ourselves that the Lord, He's always prevailed for His men, always had His men prevail, always put them in a situation to where it's deemed as if it's impossible for them to get out of. it showed the magnificent works of himself, man. You know, like just like when you go to Psalms 40. Matter of fact, I'll grab that real quick while you go to there. It's Psalms 40 and verse 5. It says, many, O Yahweh, my power, again that possession. It says, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which are to usward. They cannot be reckoned in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. So the Lord had, think about all the time that passed from when Adam was on the scene. The Lord had plenty of time to make many wonderful works, man. Scriptures say that we only seen a spark of about his works.
Yep. I mean, we're reading about him, right? And it transpires to us in these times. That's why it tells us to consider the acts of our fathers.
That's right.
To remember those acts, right?
That's right.
And it's another one that say, I believe it's in the book of Exodus. It says that what God is like unto thee, working miracles. You see? So there is no God other than Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
King of the kings, God of the gods, right? The scriptures tell you in the book of Jeremiah, it says that in the book of Jeremiah, I believe it's chapter 11, it says that all the gods under heaven shall be cast down.
That's right.
You see?
There's also, you say Jeremiah 11?
Yeah.
It might be that same, it's one you
would
no,
10. I think it's 10. 10? I think it's Jeremiah 10, Salaki.
Because it's one that you always read, and I jump down a little bit further, and it's like, basically like, can the vanities of the heathen cause the heavens to shower? You know, speaking about those.
It goes into those works that the Lord performs. The works that only Yahweh Bashem Yahushai can do. Only the things that the Lord control. You see, because what the scriptures talk about the alignment in the order of the sun and the moon.
That's right.
The firmaments. All of this is controlled by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Right? Those elements, they operate. They don't go outside of the order of the Heavenly Father, man.
God speaks about that in that first Ezra 4, matter of fact. You know, about the sun keeping its course.
Yeah.
You know, about it. Most people, we are kind of all over the place a little bit, but with this, you know, but most people think, you know, that the sun, everything revolves around the sun. And I believe that's the term, is it heliocentric?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. You know, but actually it's geocentric, you know. And that's not really how everything works, you know. But nevertheless, there's neither here nor there, you know.
Which really is all the workings of the Lord.
That's
Everything
right.
is controlled by. He balanced the sea. He balanced the. That's right. It says that I believe it was when Yahweh was on scene. It was like, well, who is this that even the sea obeyed them?
Jeremiah. It's like he hold the seats up.
Yeah, he hold the decree, man.
Good.
You know. So that's the power that we're trusting in, the power that we're relying on, and He's going to use small numbers. He said, "What for the world." The present world is for many, but the one to come is for few.
That's right.
So it's going to be a very few remnant. That's what I believe in. That Wisdom of Solomon says that they shall be amazed at the strangeness of our of our salvation, right? Because it's going to be very few to make it out of here, man. Because there's only very few believers, right? When you look into the world of the billions and the masses of people, right? It's not many that's calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, in truth and sincerity. And that's why the men of the Lord are out on the highways and hedges, right, fishing for that hopefully elect, man.
That's right. I got that Wisdom of Solomon real quick for you.
I got the other one for you too.
All right, this Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It says, "Then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." It says, "When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation."
Hey, and that's before the world, right? It says that made no account of his labor. The world make no account of the labors of the righteous.
That's right.
The world doesn't consider, right? What's that one verse? It says, it talks about if a righteous man died, he died, then Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They don't consider the righteous. There's Isaiah, just paraphrasing that verse. The world don't consider these things, man.
That's right.
You got it.
It says, so far beyond all that they look for. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves.
Because you think about it. What is Esau basically pushing on his media, his news? What is he pushing out to society and his movies, to the world? Is that, it's alien invasion. We need to shoot them. Matter of fact, it was a video a long time ago of some cheers. They was like dividing into 3, 4, 5. You know, and the dude was in the air. He pointing in the air. He like, y'all need to call the cops. Y'all need to be shooting this. Y'all need to get them down. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Esau Edom pushes in the mind of the masses. So it's going to be so beyond what they look for.
That's right.
Especially the style that the Lord come back in, man. Right? Like we always like to talk about the environment, how the environment is going to be, right? It's going to be a time of great fear.
That's right.
And look who's getting delivered. Right? Who's being delivered is so far beyond. They say, how is he considered among you? Right?
That's right.
You got it.
It says, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted as like madness, and his enemy without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? So
you got to get you.
You know what I'm saying? So how is he numbered among the saints? You know, this man who we held in derision and reproach, we scoffed against him. All right, we deemed him as if he was nothing.
Yep.
You know,
family,
and all we do is read the scripts, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but yet we get crucified for it. You know, for the manner we move in.
That's why I told you in Amos that judgment is going to rain down.
That's right.
Let me get this. This is Amos 5, and I'm going to read this one. This is Amos 5 and 13. It says, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time, right? Because, you know, prior to the salvation that we're reading about, people is going to, what's going to happen is a reality check is going to happen, right. And then motherfuckers is going to want to require. They're going to inquire. Then they're going to want to know what's going on. That's what's going to have a lot of people want to listen and you know, then pay attention, right? But it says therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, right? Because it says that for what it is a time of evil. There's another one in Ezekiel. It says what? Evil is come, evil is sent. Just paraphrasing the verse, right? It says that watch it waited for thee, man, right? So we know what the Lord is sending. We know what the Lord is bringing, right? And that's why we're preparing. We're speaking His word. We're holding fast His word. We're trusting His word. We're living off prophecy, man. You see, while no one is considering, no one is, you know, thinking upon these words. They scoff us. They cast us down, right? But this is the condition of the battle. This is what we were subject to, right? The scriptures talk about us being cast down, looked upon as nothing, and we walk with Yahweh Shai, as though we're crucified with Him, but yet we live. You see, and if we continue to live in Yahweh Shai, soon we're going to be transformed to live forevermore.
That's right.
Right? That's right. It says, seek good and not evil, that ye may live. You see, so this is what we must do to live, right? Because the Lord had commanded us to live. He basically established life before us by giving us of His truth, by giving us of this, what you would call, like what the scriptures call, the breath of life.
That's right.
You see, it says, and so the Lord, thy power of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken. You see, so like to go home, opened up, we're going into that the Lord dealing with small numbers. We know that what the Lord, everybody loves an underdog story.
That's right.
Right? So it says that what the Lord, the God of hosts, the God of armies, right? It talks about the Lord coming with the multitude of His chariots and His angels. As a matter of fact, there's another one that says that the angels of the Lord are innumerable.
God.
Right? The Lord is coming with His host of heaven to defend Jerusalem, right?
That's right.
And those that serve Him. That's why I say that what we shall live. It says that what your God of hosts shall be with you. And we got to remember that. We got to know that. He deals with us. He deals with the lowly. It says that He make it how that word go? How it go in Corinthians? I don't want to butcher it, but it says that He chooses the lowly things.
The foolish.
The foolish, yeah, kind. There you go.
Found the wise.
Yep, there you go. You got it, brother.
Okay. You had something else?
Nah, that was it.
All right, kind. We could go to the Isaiah and then Judges.
This is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them.
All right, so the Lord is going to lift up that standard against them. And then when the enemy comes in like a flood, they're coming in a large multitude, a large number. So you got to think about the circumstances that we're going to be faced with when Esau, Edom comes up against us and persecute us. All right, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, so he has all dominion and power to come up against us, man.
Yeah, Esau coming with his tactical gun training.
That's
right. He's coming with all of these things, man.
That's right, bro.
Right? He's going to come in like a flood. The scriptures talk about, we see him coming in. We see him. The scripture says that the enemy set at the trench around about us. Everything that this devil do is to set traps and bulwarks against us.
That's right.
Right? But what's going to deliver us is our faith and our wisdom in Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. I had that that word for you too.
Got it.
Standard.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready for it.
All right, come. You can run right now.
All right, this is standard. It says, He shall lift up a standard. It says to flee, escape, to flee, escape. So make an escape route.
That's right.
You know, it says to make flight, depart, disappear, to fly to. And that makes me think about the account when they was coming up against Yahushua. It says that Yahushua just disappeared in the midst of them.
Yeah.
Right. It say to fly to the attack on horseback. It says to drive at, to take flight, to put to flight. Right, because hey, you gonna I believe, you know, that what all of the elect is gonna receive power, man. You see, because we all gonna be put in circumstances. We're all gonna be put in positions to be tried, right? To be came against, man. Right? It says brothers is gonna receive something.
Oh, if I can make a point,
you got it.
You know, the elect is gonna have that unfeigned faith.
Yep.
All right, that's a given. So they have to be put in a situation to where they have to utilize their faith. And you think the Lord ain't gonna reward them or something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the scriptures tell you in the book of John, it says, the Lord forsake me not because I do all the things which he say.
Right.
So the Lord isn't going to forsake us within those moments. Even to endure, it says, he that endured, the Lord dealing with us as of sons. You see, so even us enduring persecution or whatever it is that's brought before us, we know that what is of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He's with us in that moment because we're still enduring whatever it is that's before us. You see? It says to put to flight, to drive hastily. It says to cause, to disappear, to hide. And the scriptures tell you that we shall receive power.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
You got it out.
You can jump to Judges. Should be 7:1.
You say Judges 7:1. This is Judges 7 and verse 1. It says, then Jabal, who is Gideon,
because Gideon's Jerubbaal was Gideon's you can't say surname, but his name after Gideon.
Yeah.
It was the name that was given to him.
Yeah.
You know.
It says, and all the people that worked with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod. It says so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them. It says by the hill of Moreh. It says in the valley. It says, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands.
All right, so the Lord like, man, look at this large ass army you trying to come with, man.
Yeah.
How the hell I'm gonna get the glory from that? If y'all win based off of you going with this large army, then shit, there's no room to give me the glory. Y'all gonna be boasting in yourselves, man.
Yeah.
You know, y'all gonna be saying, oh shit, we did this with that large ass army. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about how Jake thinks. You know?
Because that's why the Lord is going to get the glory.
That's right. That's right.
And the glory has to be given to Yahweh Shemel Shai.
That's right. That's right. It's an account of, I want to say in like Acts, bro. I want to say like the 12 or 11 or something, but it was a dude, he was boasting himself and he didn't get a glory into the Lord and he yielded up the ghost right then and there.
Yeah.
It's like, I forget, it's either Acts 13 or something, it's somewhere around there, man. You know? But you keep going.
It says, least Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand hath saved me.
Okay, so vaunting themselves was basically exalting yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
And the scriptures tell you that what? Their strength is not, it says that, I think it says strength is not in the power of horses, and it talks about a king is not saved by the army of the multitude of his armies.
That's right.
Right? So that shit means nothing, man. It's all about Yahweh Shemel Shai and what his will is.
That's right.
And we got to understand that, man. We got to understand, you know, because we're coming to the times where we're going to be put in situations. We got to know what Romans says, who shall lay charge to mine elect? Knowing that any situation that we're put into is because the Lord put us in that situation and seen fit for us to make it, seen fit for you, whoever you are, to be put in that situation.
That's right.
Because that's what you were made for. That's what he was grooming you for all of this time, right? It says, now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. It says, and there return to the people 20 and 2,000. It says, and there remain 10,000.
So it was a sifting process.
Yep.
You know, started from 22,000, now we're down to what, 10,000. All right. So he eliminated all the people who was fearful, all the people who really didn't want to go to battle. So man, let's get them up out of there. All right.
Yep. It says, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many. Bring yet, Salakia. It says, the people are yet too many. Bring them down unto the water. It says, and I will try them for thee there.
All right, so, man, 10,000 is still too much for the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's still a large number. Keep going. And that makes me think about when you read further out in Judges what it's like. I think Samson was in like what the 15, 16, 17 chapter. So after that, it goes into that account with the Benjamites and the concubine.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, Benjamin went to battle against other nations of Israel. But they had a small number, but yet the Lord still had them prevail in those battles. You know.
Yeah.
But you keep going.
He's always he's for the underdog.
That's right.
Right? It says, it say,
I can read it.
Nah, you good, I got you. It says, where I was, I know he said I would try them.
It said, bring them down to the water.
It says, and I will try them for thee there. It says, and it shall be that of whom I say unto thee, this shall go with thee. It says, the same shall go with thee. It says, and of the wholesome ever, it says, I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee. It says, and the same shall not go.
Mm-hmm.
It says, so he brought down the people into the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon, everyone that lappeth of the water with his tongue,
Mm-hmm.
it says, as a dog thou shalt by himself, likewise everyone that boweth down upon his knee to drink.
All right, so the Lord told Gideon to sit out of those 10,000 men, set them up in two groups based off of the way that they go and receive the water from the stream.
Hey, you ever watch Rise of the Titans? Well, it's a movie called I know
what it's about though.
I think it's Rise of the Titans or it's something.
Or Clash of the Titans?
I think it's Clash of the Titans. But it's the one where old dude was trained. He was being trained up. I forget whose son he was, but he was being trained up to fight. I can't really remember. I ain't watched it so long. But it was a scene in there where all of the they went to receive. He went to they was around the oracle.
Mm-hmm.
There was a group of females that was considered to be the oracle that knew the future of what was going to take place. Okay. Shit like that. So what they was doing was the way you had some that was like on the water, but they was like not looking around them.
Mm-hmm.
They were just lapping on top of the water, just drinking the water, like not really paying attention, right? But you had with him and the ones that was from his village. The way they drank the water was they scooped it in their hands,
right.
But they still was eyes up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Aware of their surroundings. You got it. It's what that account makes.
Yeah, kind. And that's exactly what happened. The Lord told Gideon, man, to set them up in two groups based off how they, intake that water. Mm-hmm. Those who stick their head down into the streams and those that scoop it up with their hands, and drink out of their hands.
Because once you put your head down, you're not really aware of the surroundings.
That's
you're not watching each other. You're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The enemy can come take us. Right? Now, you're not war ready, so to say.
That's right.
It says 6. It says, and the number of them that lap it put in their hands, it says to their mouth, 300 men.
So he went from 22,000 to 10,000 to 300 men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big ass sifting process, man.
Yep.
All right, so it's gonna be the same thing. The Lord, there's not what is it, Amos said that the Lord was gonna sift the house of Israel,
like
sifted in the seed. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a sifting process as well.
Yep.
Yep.
It says, but all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. Right. It says, and the Lord said unto Gideon, by 300 men that lap it will I save you. It says, and deliver the Midianites into thy hand, and let all the other people go, every man into his place.
All right, that was really the point I wanted to get. The Lord, he told him, I'm gonna deliver them into your hand with this small number that you have, bro. These 300 men that you have, and it goes into how they prepare for battle and so on and so forth, and then also shows them prevailing as well. With those same 300 men. So, I really just wanted to hit on how the Lord, he deals with small numbers to get his glory. To show forth his magnificent power, man.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I don't know why I stopped.
God. The Lord is basically going to get glory upon Esau, Edom. He told you that Esau, Edom, Basra shall be what? A desolation and destruction. So with a great destruction comes what? A great salvation and deliverance, man. Right. So that's what we got to, that's why we can lock in, man, like never before, bro, because this is what's laid on the line: salvation, life and death, right? But the Lord said that what in the book of Amos, like I read earlier, is that what if we choose the good and hate the evil, we shall live, because Yahweh Shem Shai, our power, the God of hosts, shall be with us, right? It's another one in 2nd Ezra. It says that what when famine and all these things come about, it says that what trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, for he will be our guide, right? So the Lord is going to lead us through this thing, man. Right?
That's right. And when you go down to it as well, I think it's like the 12th verse. Let me see. 12th verse. I ended off on this one. 12. All right, so you got to think about who Gideon was going up to battle against. All right, their army was it was large, bro.
Yeah.
So this is Judges 7 and 12. I ended off on this one. It says, and the Midianites and the Amalekites and the children of the east lay along the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without number, as the sand of the seaside for multitude. So basically, just showing forth the multitude of their army, how big it was.
Yeah.
Because they say their camels were like the sand without number. You know what I'm saying? So that means it's a lot of them. Like, damn, man, we can't even count so many. Or as the sand of the sea, we know it can't really count number the sand of the sea, man.
Yeah.
So just showing for how big his army was, what their army was, But
so when you see that many people against 300 men, it's like, oh hell yeah, they probably was hoorahing and screaming and all kind of shit, because it's like we about to trample upon these y'all ain't got nothing.
That's right.
But we gotta know who's on our side. We gotta remember and know who's in our corner, especially when we're faced with these moments that we're entering into. Knowing that the Lord is going to deal with you. Out of all the people that are going to be against you, the Lord is dealing with you. You got it.
That's right. And this is a beautiful account, because you got to see how they actually overtook him. He had those 300 men all have trumpets. And they all had, I think it was pots. So they was blowing a trumpet and breaking a pot. So it was loud.
Yeah.
And then the Lord they basically overtook him because, bro, they started slaying each other. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show forth the crazy ways that the Lord is going to help us prevail over our enemies and get through these situations, man. But that was pretty much, all I had, through the spirit power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So with that being said, I'm going to say, call him La, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Kakadash. And that's all praises to the Father, in the name of his only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Which is give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles, great millstone, who teach with love. And watch Shalom, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Till next time, brother. Shalom.
Shalom.